Deep within the folds of the human brain lies a hidden wonder, the claustrum. This tiny sheet-like structure tucked away beneath the cortex remains largely an enigma to science. Yet, some believe it holds the key to our consciousness, a gateway to the mystical realms beyond our everyday perception. Intriguingly, the claustrum has been symbolically linked to Santa Claus, the jolly bringer of joy and gifts. Could this connection be purely coincidental, or does it hint at a deeper truth about the nature of consciousness and the spirit of giving? The claustrum's elusive nature mirrors Santa's own magical qualities. Just as Santa Claus transcends physical limitations, appearing in countless homes in a single night, the claustrum is believed by some to operate beyond the constraints of ordinary brain function. It is seen as a bridge between the physical and the non-physical, a conduit for the extraordinary. Santa Claus embodies the spirit of generosity, selflessness, and unconditional love. These qualities, some believe, resonate with the higher states of consciousness that the claustrum is thought to govern. Could Santa Claus then be seen as a symbolic representation of the claustrum's potential? Is the joy and wonder he brings a reflection of the expanded consciousness that becomes available when we tap into this hidden region of our brains? While these questions may remain open to interpretation, the symbolic connection between Santa Claus and the claustrum invites us to explore the depths of our own consciousness and the boundless possibilities that lie within. Ancient traditions speak of a sacred fluid that flows within us, a life force energy often associated with spiritual awakening. This fluid, some believe, originates in the claustrum, cascading down the spinal column like a waterfall of pure consciousness. As it descends, it nourishes and energizes every cell in its path, awakening dormant potentials and connecting us to our true nature. This downward flow is mirrored in the symbolism of Santa Claus descending chimneys to deliver gifts. Just as Santa brings joy and abundance to those who believe, the sacred fluid is said to bestow blessings of health, vitality, and spiritual insight. As the sacred fluid reaches the base of the spine, it encounters the sacrum, a triangular bone often associated with sacred geometry and spiritual power. Here, the fluid is said to be transformed, becoming what some call Christ oil. This potent energy then begins its ascent through the chakras, the body's subtle energy centers. Each chakra vibrates at a different frequency, governing specific aspects of our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. As the Christ oil rises, it purifies and activates each chakra, removing blockages and allowing energy to flow freely. This upward journey mirrors the spiritual ascent often associated with enlightenment, just as Santa Claus ascends chimneys after delivering his gifts. Symbolizing a return to the heavens, the Christ oil rises through the chakras, leading us towards higher states of consciousness. Finally, the Christ oil reaches the crown of the head, where it bathes the pineal gland, a tiny pine cone-shaped gland often referred to as the seat of the soul. The pineal gland is said to be responsible for producing melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles and is also believed to play a role in spiritual experiences. The Christ oil is thought to nourish and activate the pineal gland, enhancing its ability to produce melatonin and potentially facilitating mystical experiences. This illumination, symbolized by the star atop Christmas trees, represents the awakening of our true potential and the realization of our interconnectedness with all things. Just as Santa's arrival marks a time of joy and renewal, the activation of the pineal gland is seen as a key step in our own spiritual transformation.